Okay guys, so what we have in this bag, a load of different whips as well. I'll just take you through the different types. That one there is blackthorn. This one here is dogwood.
Lovely.
It's a lovely red.
Yeah.
It's Cornus sibirica. This one here is our friend Hazel.
Right.
We've got loads.
Perfect.
This one here is the one that you've been clearing out. It's like put back what you take out. That's a Rosa rugosa. You know, it has the really sort of pinky flowers, and it has the tomatoey, the big hips, the really big ones.
Okay.
So they'll be really nice. And we've got that's whitethorn, otherwise known as hawthorn in England.
Thank you for the translation.
And we've also got, I got a few trees like just to dot along it. These are Sorbus acipara, they're the rowan tree.
Lovely.
And this is the native one now.
Great.
In fact, all these are native except the dogwood, but we're going to put that in for a bit of colour. It's going to be a natural planting mix. So normally what we do is we plant at about 1.5 to 2 metre spacings. So I'm going to set them out and they'll be in groups of maybe 3 or 5 of the same kind of plant. And then with the Sorbus trees they'll kind of be dotted all the way along the embankment. It's called transplant when first it's set out. Then what they've done is they've lifted it and they've kind of undercut it here. You see that cut there at the bottom?
Yeah.
And what that does is encourage loads of roots to come out.
Oh, perfect.
So the idea at this size is there's a lot of root and kind of less shoot. But it's got loads of energy. It's ready to just fly away.
Again. Perfect.
So it's a really good size to plant trees at this size, in fact, because they'll grow really fast.
Good.
Right, so
This is the easy bit.
What height will that grow to?
This one, Mary, is a dogwood, so it's a shrub-sized plant.
So these
No bigger than us.
I've seen them 2 to 3 metres high, but you know, generally they'd be sort of head height and quite bushy, and lots of really nice red stems on them.
lovely.
Gorgeous winter colour. Oh, to do something in my garden.
Yeah.
If they go missing, I know where to look.
There's an easy method of doing this, and there's a which is kind of when you're planting loads and you want to get through it quickly. Say if you're planting a hedge, and that is slit planting, which is basically you've got to have good soft soil. Let's see now. We
You
can
do know our soil at this stage.
This is slit planting, right? You just put the spade in and then you push it forward and pull back, and you create literally a slit, and you kind of put the tree in like this, but you can see what's happening to the roots here. Alright, they're getting all squashed and so on. And you would then put your foot in like that. And a lot of, you know, if you've got a major job to do, you want to do it as quickly as possible. We're not going to do this. We don't do things the easy way in our review.
Because we want them to last.
We do. So I'm just going to dig him back out. What we want to do is try to give the roots as much space as possible. So we're going to dig a proper hole. Much digs. Probably want to go down maybe, say, 2/3 of the spade depth. And break up the soil a bit at the bottom of the hole. And so, like, there's loads of room there now for that root. Now, does anybody know what the correct planting height is for that?
Just above the top roots?
Yep, correct. So what you're doing is you're looking for where the top root is, and really that's where it's been planted in the nursery. It's red, 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 and then there's a bit of yellow at the bottom. That's actually been buried below ground there. So you really just want to be above that top root. Robin, would you like to hold that there for me?
Okay.
We're trying to get that flush with, you know, with ground level. So we can do that using our spade. You want to hold that about there. And then what we need to do is we need to backfill, and this is all hardy stuff. This is going to grow anywhere, like it's woodland plant. So right, there's a tender.
There's no need for watering in then?
No, because we're still in dormant season here. So the plant, you know, it hasn't started its active growing phase. So we don't need to water, and they're nice and small, and by the time kind of summer comes there will have been some rain, I'm sure.
It's the only guarantee we've got.
And also the soil is actually, you know, it might look dry but it's still holding quite a lot of water. So I'm just going to, what you can do is as you're filling in a bit, Robin, if you just step over there for a second, thank you. If you just tap a little bit, not too hard now. It's just to take some of the air pockets out, but you don't need to sort of bang it because otherwise you'll get compacted soil. And
then your roots might as well be in the slit.
exactly, yeah. And there, we'll just sort of tap that up a bit. I might have gone just a little bit high there. What I tend to do is that, just pull that away. That's about right, and you can see that, give that a little tug, it shouldn't come out. Alright, and that's our dogwood. Job done. Alright.
89 to go.
I'm ready to plant.
These guys are ready to.
Just when you're ready.
I know.
This is a blackthorn.
Another one?
Yes. I'm making a blackthorn thicket here.
Oh, I remember you told me.
Right, putting a few of them together.
So, how many trees have you planted?
None.
None. Very interesting.
Put that on YouTube.
Right.
So these are blackthorns.
Those are white thorn.
They're white thorn,
Yeah.
which is the same as the...
Oh, it's the hawthorn, yeah.
Straight up anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the house. Looks directed to dig for the rocks there.
Everybody's worked really hard.
Yep.
And we're going to have a really nice bit of scrub woodland all the way along with some banks and clear.
Great.
It's been a really good day.